All right, this next one is from Josh Copa. Do you think benching Diontae Johnson for the time helped him get his mind back? Help him get his mind back in it. Josh, actually, I do think it did, man. You saw the drops he had early on. You could see where he was definitely inside his own mind. I mean, he was in his own head. You see him just looking at himself. It reminded me of Little Giants. My man, yo, come on, baby. I wash you. I treat you nice. Put lotion on you. Why are you doing this to me, man? That's what I felt when I looked at Diontae's face. And he went on that sideline, put the hoodie on. I'm like, I've done that walk before. That walk to go get the hoodie. It's like the walk of shame. You're like, dang, bro. Did I really mess up again? I know we just talked about this. There's no way I just did that again, right? Just give me the hoodie. Don't look at me. Just give me the hoodie. Take these gloves. Like, it's a bad feeling, but we've all been there. Trust me, we've all been there. I do think, though, the benching helped him. Number one, because he's a young player. Sometimes you need that. When you're a young guy that's had a lot of success, which he's had, I mean, all pro as a rookie. He was having a lot of success this year as well. One of Ben's favorite targets. Sometimes mentally you can get into that phase of, man, even if I'm messing up, I'm still nice. Even if I'm messing up, I still already accomplished this. I'm good. And complacency does set in a little bit. Not saying that it was a crazy amount, but it does show when
if you're still getting 9 receptions for 100 yards right, and you have like 3 or 4 drops.
You're not thinking about it. Yeah. But now when you see Coach Thomas say, no, that's not the standard. The standard is if the ball hits your hands, you're catching it. Well, now you saw a different level of intensity when he came back out there. And that second half, when he came back out there, man, he was a lot more focused on what? Looking the ball in. We talked about last week. Hey, the drops aren't him not being able to catch. Fundamentals. Ball hits his hand. His head's not looking at the ball. His first 2 drops. What was it? Ball hit the hands. His head is already turned around, not looking it in. But then in the second half, when he came back from being benched, you saw a total different level of focus on his catching mechanics. And to me, that's the biggest thing, man. Just your catching mechanics. The great ones.
And he was still able to make guys miss.
Right. No
it's not like he missed a step or anything.
Yeah. That's the thing, man. Just the catching mechanics of it, man. It is as routine as it is, as basic as it is. We tell people all the time, man, the great players, they do the basic stuff phenomenally. You don't just get to one-handed catches, man. You have to go through just your basic catching principles and be great at that stuff to even get you to the one-handed catches, man. So it was at least good to see Diontae respond, because some people, man, they don't respond well to getting benched. Some people, they'll go into the tank and then they'll shut it down for the day. But it was good to at least see him respond. And it was good to see Coach Tomlin come back to him as well, and to see Ben go back to him as well, man. So I do think going forward that's going to be a positive for them.
It kind of sucked because hindsight's 2020.
Oh, I thought it the whole time.
Once he comes back in, all of a sudden we have the touchdown drive.
Yes, man.
I'm like, damn, dude. And it goes back to what I was saying, us benching Claypool, shooting ourselves in the foot. Mm-hmm. It's like we talk about the offense and just how we've been struggling maybe the past 2 or 3 weeks, and we don't have one of our most talented receivers out there against a good defense, a good team.
But in both scenarios, it's self-inflicted. Both.
It is. But to be honest with you, maybe he doesn't come back the same if you leave him out there. Maybe he gets in his head worse, and the drops just continue.
The drops were killing us in the first, right? That it wasn't.
The one was an easy first down.
It wasn't like we're moving the ball, a little drop. It was like he was the reason why we weren't moving it early, and then he was the reason why we were moving it late. But that just shows you his impact. That shows you how dynamic he is, and why, number one, it's such a tough decision to even have to bench him. But at the same time, why you come back to this guy? Like that right there, those 4 quarters, you saw the Diontae Johnson effect on the offense. And that's why I feel like if you're Ben, you have to talk to him even more to let him know the significance of his role in this offense, man, in terms of being the safety blanket, in terms of being a run after catch guy, in terms of just being able to open up the offense a little bit more when he's out there. If he's not catching the ball, that cripples what they want to do. And we're already struggling right now as it is. So you see the significance of the routine stuff. You see the significance of you have to catch these routine passes. As much as I would want to leave y'all here, if you're dropping 5 and 7 yard passes consistently on possession downs, we can't trust you. Like, and that's a problem. It's no different if Minka was out there blowing coverages every possession down. As great of a talent as he is, if he's blowing possession down coverages, we're gonna be like, what, bro? You got to get him out of here. I don't care how good he is. You got to sit him down. That's what it was coming to. So hopefully we don't have to see this reoccur, and hopefully with the other guys, they'll learn from that lesson as well, and they don't have to they don't have to go through a similar experience. So that's kind of how we're looking at it right now. This segment was brought to you by DraftKings Sportsbook, America's top-rated sports booking app. And for all the first-time users out there, if you use the promo code Moats, you will receive up to $1,000 in deposit bonus money. But let's be real, Deke. Unfortunately, sports booking is not allowed everywhere just yet.
That is unfortunate,
It's very unfortunate.
That's really
man.
unfortunate.
But DraftKings has a solution. You know that, right?
It's good that they're problem solvers.
They're problem solvers. They find solutions. They don't seek comfort. And with that being said, you like fantasy football.
Man, yeah, it's a good combo of things. You get to watch football, you get to tune into your favorite players.
It's a perfect scenario, right?
Touchdowns, you get to see the points go up on your screen.
It makes you feel good. You feel like a GM.
Yeah.
Not only that, but DraftKings, like I said, they have a fantasy football app that you have an opportunity to win money on as well. They are giving out $1 million. Let me say that again. They're giving out $1 million in cash prizes every single week. That's a lot of money. I don't know if y'all realize that. That's a lot of money. So with that being said, download the app. That's number one, right? Use the promo code Moats. That's number two. And more importantly, man, get an opportunity to make some money.